Good morning 10th class. I am your physics teacher Zishan Hassan and this is our first lecture of the first week. In this lecture we will study the simple harmonic motion. Students, simple harmonic motion. Simple harmonic motion is the motion of a body when that body repeats its motion about a fixed point. Or another definition of the simple harmonic motion is the to and fro motion of an object about a fixed point is called the simple harmonic motion. For example, when you see a child on a swing, the swing move back and forth about a fixed point, and that motion of a swing is also termed as a simple harmonic motion. But the actual definition of the simple harmonic motion about the mass attached to a spring is such a motion in which acceleration is directly proportional to the displacement and it's directed toward the mean position is called simple harmonic motion. In this example, you can see that the mass attached to a spring in a diagram you can see that mass attached to a spring at its mean position, because at this position there is no force applied on the mass, but when we applied some force on the mass and drag it to the position A, it restored the restoring force, and when we will release it, it will move to the position B and again restore the restoring force, and it will begin to move about a fixed point to and fro, and this motion also termed as a simple harmonic motion. Hooke's law. Hooke's law is also helps us to understand the motion produced in the spring attached by the mass. That force is applied to a spring is directly proportional to the displacement. Means as we applied the force on a spring, as we applied the force on the spring, the displacement produced in the spring. If the spring is unstressed, there is no net force on the mass or the system is in equilibrium. If the mass is displaced from the equilibrium, the spring will exert a restoring force, which is a force that tends to restore it to the equilibrium position. Students, when we observe the mass attached to a spring, and we insert a force on a mass and release it, we observe the mass attached to a spring begin to oscillate to and fro about a fixed point, and that force is directly proportional to the displacement and directly proportional to the displacement. And if the spring is unstressed, there is no net force on the mass. If the mass is displaced from the equilibrium, the spring will exert a restoring force, which is a force that tends to restore it to the equilibrium position, where F is the force, X is displacement produced in the body, and where K is the spring constant. In this diagram you can see that different positions of a mass attached to a spring. At a mean position there is a zero potential energy but the maximum kinetic energy, but at this position you can observe the zero kinetic energy, and here you can also observe the zero kinetic energy. Mean at extreme position the body has the zero kinetic energy, but at the mean position the body has maximum kinetic energy, and on the extreme positions potential energy is maximum at this side and also at this side. And you can say that at all these position the sum of the kinetic energy and potential energy is same at this position, this, and at this position. And there is another example of simple harmonic motion, ball and ball motion. In this ball you can see that a ball is at its mean position when there is a no force exerting on the ball. But when we will move to the ball at a position, it stores the potential energy at this point. When we will release from this point, it will begin to move toward the B point, and its motion is fastest at the O point at its mean position due to the inertia. It is this ball has the lowest zero velocity at A and the B point, but has a maximum velocity at the mean position, and this will move. This will ball begin to move about a fixed point or to and fro, and this motion is also termed as the simple harmonic motion, where ball move to and fro about a fixed point. Motion of a simple pendulum. Motion of a simple pendulum is also an example of the simple harmonic motion, where a ball attached to a string, where L is the length of the string and T is the tension produced in the string. When we move the ball, when at the mean position O, there is no force exerting on the ball, but when we move the ball to the A point, at this point ball absorbs the two component of the forces, mg sin theta or the mg cos theta. Mg cos theta is cancelled with the tension in the string, and due to the mg sin theta that cause the motion in the ball towards the mean position and again to the B position. Same at the mean position, ball absorb the highest kinetic energy, highest motion, but at the extreme position A and B, it has the zero. It reduces reduces to the zero, and this ball repeats its motion about a fixed point. This ball repeats its motion about a fixed point, also termed as the simple harmonic motion. Important features of a simple harmonic motion are summarized as: a body executing simple harmonic motion always vibrates about a fixed position. Its acceleration is always directed toward the mean position. The magnitude of acceleration is always directly proportional to its displacement from the mean position. That is, acceleration will be zero at the mean position, while it will be maximum at the extreme positions. Its velocity is maximum at the mean position and zero at the extreme position, as we observed in the previous examples. Characteristics of a simple harmonic motion. There are some characteristics belongs to the simple harmonic motion are: vibration. One complete round trip of a vibrating body about its mean position is called one vibration. Time period. The time taken by the vibrating body to complete one vibration is called time period. The number of vibration or cycles of a vibrating body in 1 second is called its frequency. It is reciprocal of a time period. Altitude. The maximum displacement of a vibrating body on either side of from its motion mean position is called its altitude. Students, here you can so here, from a mean position to the maximum displacement point, from mean position to the maximum displacement is called its altitude. And when a ball starts its motion from point A and moves to the point B and comes back again to the point A, its complete round trip is one vibration. When a ball moves from point A to point B and comes back to the point A, and this complete round trip is called one vibration, and time required to complete one vibration is called time period. Time required to one vibration is called time period. and number of vibrations complete in one